This is my story of moving from insecurity and overwhelm towards confidence and contentment. If you're feeling the weight of the world's standards for motherhood, I hope this video gives you new hope. When I was pregnant, I thought I had a pretty good idea of what motherhood would be like. I can remember excitedly strolling the aisles of stores like Bye Bye Baby and Target as I decorated our nursery and began counting down the days to the birth of our little girl.
How do you feel, babe? Having a few contractions?
Yeah.
What I didn't realize in all the shopping and decorating and scrolling Pinterest was that I'd also been creating an unrealistic ideal, an impossible standard in my head, the perfect mom. What started as a desire to give my daughter the best of everything led me eventually to a moment when I realized that this perfect mom life just wasn't me at all. So you're probably wondering, okay, so what is the perfect mom then? To me, perfect mom life is just doing it the way everyone else does, just because that's what everyone does. If I could describe my past self, I would say I was nice, people-pleasing, hardworking, a quote-unquote good girl who was also exhausted, felt guilty for saying no, had sloppy boundaries, and subsequently a house full of clutter that I couldn't keep clean and therefore always felt like I couldn't relax in. I realized that the good life wasn't actually all that complicated. And it led me to reconsidering a lot of patterns and habits in my life. I started thinking about my energy on a spectrum. On one side is everything in your life that drains you. For me, this was things like social media, clutter, inconsistent sleep, shopping, alcohol, control, shame, sloppy boundaries, people-pleasing, doing work for no compensation, going without rest, not eating enough, making assumptions, working at night in front of a screen, hanging out with people I don't share values with, and negative self-talk. On the other side, you have everything in your life that fills you up. All the things that filled me with new energy and made me feel nourished no matter how small. I came up with things like a walk outside, a clean, uncluttered space, sunlight, clean water, fresh air from an open window, cuddling on the couch, good food shared outside, cozy sheets and bedding, the ocean, scripture, watching my kids play, wearing my favorite clothes, music, writing, hot drinks, sleep, meditation, watching cooking shows, and voice messages from good friends. We live in the most heavily marketed to society in the history of the world. Advertisements are everywhere, and they play into our most basic human motherly fears. The pressure of too much is waging an undeclared war on our mental health and our resiliency, and I think we know it. We feel it. As a mother, you want your best, not just for yourself, but also for your children. Our modern world tells you that your children need more activities, more clothes, more toys, more square footage. But in my life as a mom, that just hasn't been true. I want to support my children and give them all the resources in the world to prepare them for healthy, vibrant life in this big, beautiful world. But what happened to childhood? It's so short and so sacred, and as a society, we just don't value the slow, mystical magic of it anymore. I love this quote from T.K. Coleman. Implicit in every no is a yes to something else. When you say no to something, maybe it's a season of a competitive sport that your child isn't really into anymore. Or maybe it's just getting rid of all the clutter in your home and garage that takes up all your time maintaining. When you say no to those things, the things that aren't really you or aren't really what's best for your kid, you say yes to more of what fills you and gives you energy back. Looking back, when I would constantly say, I'm so busy, or I don't have time, no matter how many time management systems I tried. I realized I simply filled my calendar with everyone else's yeses and crowded out my own. This motherly instinct to save space for my children's childhood is what inspired my whole life to be transformed. It's been empowering, invigorating, and beautiful. But it was impossible to do at the pace of our modern world. I don't need complicated systems to maintain my home, my finances, or my schedule. I just had to get rid of the excess. Mothers are a powerful force. You can do this. I don't always take time in my videos to say this, but thank you for the comments. I love reading all of them, and I'm so inspired by your stories. Thank you so much for supporting me and my work here. It's truly a dream come true for me. And I'm so excited to finally share with you the passion project of all passion projects that I've been pouring into the last several months, and that is my Wholehearted course. Living pedal to the metal, exhausted, grouchy, half distracted, stressed out, it's so common it's becoming normal. And that's because our daily lives are information overloaded, manic paced, stacked with seemingly endless tasks, crammed with clutter, and left with little room for what makes us feel really alive. But what if I told you there's a simple solution? In the Wholehearted course, I take the stress and overwhelm out of decluttering. Okay, so here we are in your living room. Let's get to work. This course guides you room by room through purposefully simplifying your entire home with me as your support system so you can finally make space and time to improve your well-being. It's a step-by-step masterclass in slowing and simplifying your life that's designed to be both an everyday practical toolbox filled with everything I know and a therapeutic experience for your heart and soul in our constantly keeping up with but never really arriving at anything culture. I teach you boundaries, how to finally give yourself the life-giving home that you and your family deserve, and maintain it with ease. We also dive deep into the lost art of rest in our modern world and get back to the basics on some old, ancient life skills and practices that have changed my life but have been entirely lost in our digital age. This is a course to take you back to your roots, back to the basics of who you are, to rekindle your dreams and turn down the noise. If this sounds refreshing but you're not sure where to start, I created this course for you, to give you the support you need all in one place to slow and simplify your home and life. If you've had enough of the chaos and fatigue, I can't wait to walk with you down the slower, self-paced, scenic route.